Hello guys, Zane here, and today I'm going to be talking about how to turn red states blue. So, over the past few weeks, I have been reading news articles like crazy about the election, about who has more of a chance of winning. Joe Biden, by the way, is likely to win. I don't know. But I've noticed a lot of states are turning blue, and that doesn't mean they're going to vote blue for this election, but they are turning blue. And me and my family were actually talking about it, and I realized most of the blue states are more advanced states. States with more big cities like California, like we're literally known for big cities and taxes. And the most state to leave, have the most people leave to other states, which is another reason why states are turning blue, is because Californians are moving more to the south, which is dominantly red. But if you actually make states more progressive, so studies find that a majority of the big cities in America are blue. The more people you have, the more diverse the population is, the more they're likely to vote blue. The only way we can turn red states blue is if we make them bigger, more big cities. A lot of people do not like big cities because it's more expensive, and a lot of people don't like blue states because they're more expensive. The party does not make taxes bigger or less. Political preference does not change how much a state costs to live in. That is stupid. The only things that will change are small factors, like you wouldn't pay so much for healthcare because Republicans would ban abortion. That's the only thing I can think of right now. And they would cut funds to Medicare and all of that, so you would pay less into that. And that's the only less expense that would come of Republicans. Most of the blue states are coastal states, and you got to understand that it costs money to build on. Look at California. We have hills, coast, desert, mountain, snow, forest. That is a lot of maintenance for a house. We got to make sure it's earthquake preventable. We got to make sure, depending on where it's being built, if it's being on the coast, it's got to be able to live on the coast. If it's on a hillside, it's got to be able to stay on the hillside, and all of that. And that goes into the cost of the house. Most of the houses that are cheap in California are in desert flat plains, which is mainly what Texas is a desert. Yes, they have a coast, but the coast isn't really dominant. California literally has one whole side that is on the coast. So you do got to take that into consideration. Also, red states and blue states, the only difference is healthcare and education. Well, and the political party. There's a lot of differences actually, but like in cost, blue states have a better education and a better healthcare system. Red states don't. And that really tells you a lot about the state. So you're going to need to upgrade their education and their healthcare systems, and you're also going to have to build bigger cities. The one way to end a closed-minded group is to add more people into the group so it has more diversity. That's also how you change political parties. A lot of Republicans have become Democrats since the 2016 elections because Trump was not the guy they wanted. Neither was Hillary, but no one really liked Hillary anyway. So not a lot of Republicans like Trump, so they switched to the Democratic Party, and that changes the party because they're still bringing their Republican views to the Democratic Party, and that's where Biden comes in because Biden's kind of not as left as Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar and Pete Buttigieg were. And that also is a problem because I am mainly left. I am far left. I like the policies. The left central is a party that wants to make both sides happy. And I understand where they're coming from, but we can't just back down and meet in the middle on everything. We either have gay rights or we don't. There is no middle. You can't just partially, or we're just going to cause no. Green New Deal, meeting in the middle. Republicans said the Green New Deal was too extreme. Locking kids in cages is extreme. A lot of the things you do is extreme. It like makes me mad because I'm like, all these things that would really help the earth is too extreme. But what Republicans are doing isn't extreme. They're literally supporting Trump. That's as extremist as it gets. I don't understand. Like, everybody's like, they need to cooperate. You can't cooperate with someone that's unwilling to cooperate. You either need to get new Republicans that are willing to cooperate, or you just need to get rid of the Republican Party in general. There is no, we need to come together. You can't cooperate with somebody that does not want to cooperate, and people do not get that. Republicans have been saying time and time again, as long as it is a Democrat, they are not willing to cooperate. There is no cooperation with the Republican Party. Democrats have tried to cooperate with Trump. Nancy Pelosi said that she did not want to impeach a president because that looks really bad if a president is impeached. But he crossed the line, and so she had to put her foot down and say, no, this is unacceptable. And now he's impeached. And apparently he's in another impeachment trial, which I agree with. I mean, I know the Senate is not going to remove, well, actually, they might. Because one Republican, Susan Collins, said he might have learned his lesson. And so she voted no, but now I think she regrets saying that. And now she might vote yes. And I think we only need 2 Republicans, Romney and Susan Collins, to have the majority. Not sure. Plus, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more Republicans that are distancing themselves. And so we have a higher likability to remove the president if he gets impeached. Again, of course, it is in COVID time, so I don't think they're really doing whatever. I don't think he's actually in court right now because COVID. But he is golfing, so I don't know. So guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!